everybody. Welcome. It's so great to see Georgia College in the house. This is one of my favorite places to be with you all. So my name is Shonna Trinch, and I am a professor in the Department of Anthropology here at the college. My colleague and friend, Barbara Cassidy, and I are the co-founders of Seeing Rape, and this is our 13th annual production of the Students that we deal with. It's pretty amazing. The plays that you're going to see today are written by Georgia College student playwrights, Catherine Mercado, Avalon Thompson, Atreya Dawn, Isabella Kasparov, Kiana Sumlin, and Emily's Way. Their work is fantastic. The plays, however, are also very difficult to see. So we thank you for being brave enough to radically witness these tough stories. Silence on important topics like rape is complicity. We must be courageous to witness injustice, lay it bare, and begin the hard work of eradicating it, especially when we know others are perpetrating it and others are cowering to do anything about it. Knowledge is power, and by being here today, you will come to know things about the world, about yourselves, and about others that you didn't know when staying away. It's only through knowing, studying, and hard work, there are no shortcuts, my students have heard me say that, there are no shortcuts to eradicating injustice, and so we need to do the hard work to begin to change it. Your being here today is the first step towards eradicating sexualized violence and harm from our college campuses and from our world. We have counselors with us today for the performance. Jackson Rance, if you could please stand up, and Sarah Mullins. The Pacific Casting Center and they collaborate with us. We're so great to have them here. If you want to speak with them because you feel like you need to talk to somebody, they're here for you. You can go and tap them on the shoulder or follow you outside, and you can find a quiet place to talk. Also, in your programs, you will notice that we have agencies and hotlines and resources for people who need some assistance for sexualized violence and harm. So do check out the program, keep your program as a guide, a resource guide. Please take a moment to read the bios of the professional actors who collaborate with us on this project. They are truly talented people, and they've appeared in many of your favorite shows on Netflix and HBO and other things, and they also do theater all over New York City and internationally. There are so many people we need to thank, but there isn't time for that. I am just going to say, take a look at the program because we thank our funders and our supporters in manner, but I also want to say that the lion's share of funding came from the Office for the Advancement of Research here at Georgia College, and also the PSC CUNY grant for research. We are grateful to be at a college where administrators, staff, faculty, and students care about sexual violence and harm. Sometimes it seems that people don't care, but people do care here. And I think that we should all feel really good about that. And finally, in your programs, we have a post-show evaluation, and we really need you to fill it out because your opinion matters to us and it matters to our funders too. Immediately following the show, we'll have a short talkback here on the stage, a discussion with some special guests that we have, the actors and the playwrights, and you, the audience. So please stay for a debriefing conversation, and then after that, we will go and have a dessert and a bite to eat in L61 and talk together about the show. So, with no further ado, I give you Scene Day 2026. Thank you for being here.
Being Raped, plays by John J. Students. Bless You Sister, by Catherine Mercal. Cast of characters: Nanay, Ruiz's religious mother; Tatay, Ruiz's overworked father; Ruiz, an impressionable 9-year-old boy; Sister Batista, an old and revered nun at the local CCD; Mr. Taylor, a 15-year-old volunteer for Ruiz's CCD class; Aya and B, Ruiz's classmates. Scene 1. It is 1976 in Cavite, Philippines. Sunlight floods through the windows as the night approaches. Nanay, meaning mother, is knelt against the couch, her eyes closed and her hands folded.
As we forgive those who sin against us, do not bring us to a test, but deliver us from evil. Amen.
Nanay opens her eyes to find her young son, Ruiz, sucking on a lollipop.
Luis, where did you get that? I told you never to eat candy without my permission.
Sister Bautista gave it to me.
Oh, I guess it's fine. But next time, wait until after we have dinner. You'll kill your appetite.
She said I could eat it early.
Oh, did she? Is she your mother?
No, but I did such a good job in the choir today that she gave me a reward.
Ay, galing naman. But you have to wait for me next time.
Yes, Nai.
A disheveled man with his tie halfway undone strikes eagerly into the room.
Anak, there's my handsome boy. Kamusta na, mahal?
Oh, how was work?
Oh, my God. Well, every day is the same. Oi, where'd you get that?
Sister Bautista. Luis is doing so well helping the church, he got a reward.
She fixes Ruiz's hair.
Ang galing, my boy. Go help Nanay with dinner. I'm gonna go shower.
Scene 2. It's a hot summer at the CCD. The children are working on assigned pages in their textbooks, and Ruiz is noticeably exhausted. 2 people supervise the class, Sister Batista and a male high school freshman volunteering.
Who can be a good little helper and help me bring this paperwork to the principal's office?
Several students raise their hands. She ignores them. Ruiz doesn't, slowly falling asleep on his desk.
Ruiz, you're a good, strong boy. You'll help me, won't you, dear?
Ruiz grabs stacks of paper from Sister Batista's desk, following her into the other room. Sister slams all of the papers carelessly onto the desk, crouching down to Ruiz's level.
Ruiz, honey, I just want to talk to you really quickly.
She takes the lollipop from a box on the desk and offers it to him, ruffling his hair.
Well, about what, Sister V?
About your tatay. Has he said anything strange to you recently?
Like what?
Oh, anything. You can tell me anything, Ruiz, as long as you keep our meetings a secret.
She kneels down to his level. Change scene.
Why does Ruiz get candy all the time? It's not fair.
Because Sister Bautista knows he's well behaved. Why can't you be more like him?
Because I'm not a crybaby loser like he is.
That's not nice. I'm writing you up.
You can't do that. You don't even have Sister B's special board.
Shut up, Aya. You're gonna get us in trouble.
Exactly. Say goodbye to the Christmas party.
What? No, you can't do that. That's required.
So shut your mouth then.
You shut it, stupid bee. You're such a goody two-shoes.
Don't call me that.
I'm right, though. You're a crybaby. You and Ruiz.
Leave Ruiz alone. Mr. Taylor, do something.
Ruiz returns to the main classroom, holding Sister B's hands with the one hand and holding a green apple-flavored lollipop in the other. Staring at the floor, his nose is red and his eyes are puffy.
Here comes the crybaby.
Shut up already.
How were they while we were gone?
I don't know. How were we, girls?
Aya's bullying again.
Again, Aya?
How many times do we need to call your parents before you understand? You devil child.
You can sit down now, please.
Ruiz returns to his desk without making eye contact with any of the other students and puts the lollipop in his backpack.
Psst. Ruiz. Hey, Ruiz. Give me one of those lollipops.
Why?
Oh, please, you get a million of those. Come on, I'll show you my secret place at recess.
Are you lying?
No, I'm serious. I hid a bunch of cool things in there. Even the teachers can't find them.
V, shouldn't you be finishing the questions?
Sorry. Luis, please.
Ruiz silently places a strawberry lollipop in her hand under the desk. Scene 3. Nanan is angrily pacing the kitchen, reading a note with Ruiz's backpack open nearby.
Ruiz, what is this?
What is what, Nai?
Sister Bautista tells me you've been bad-mouthing your tatay at choir practice. Are you kidding me?
Because Tatay always yells at me.
Nako, you make it sound like we abuse you. Do you want us to die? Is that it? Do you want another mother and father? Are we not enough for you?
No, Nanay.
Ay, quiet. You tell Sister Bautista you were lying right now. I'll even drive you there. You keep saying all of this and people will get the wrong idea.
But I didn't...
Enough. Let's go in the car now.
I didn't even say anything.
You're making us look bad in front of Sister B. What is wrong with you, anak? Fix your hair and hurry up.
Scene 4. Ruiz is waiting in the car while Sister B and Nanay talk outside the entrance of the church.
He's just been so difficult lately.
Well, you know, the Lord always gives his hardest battles to his toughest soldiers.
Yes.
Liz is just going through a rough patch, that's all.
You think so? It seems like he's a new kid now. I don't understand, sister.
I will ensure that he gets back to his old self. Don't you worry. Liz is a good child. I actually would like him to be an altar boy once he's old enough.
Maybe that would get his act back together. The responsibility might make him behave again.
Yes, exactly. And maybe more time away from his parents, bringing more time to God, will fix his behavior. I already pray with him often.
Oh, that's amazing to hear, sister. I'm glad you're here. I wouldn't know what to do with him otherwise.
Luis is one of my best children. Of course I'll help him.
I bless you, sister. You truly do God's work for him. No matter what I do, I feel as though he's straying.
So let me guide him to the Savior.
Scene 5. It's dinner time at Ruiz's house. He picks at his plate but doesn't actually take any bites. His lips are stained with a green apple lollipop.
We cleared everything up with Sister B. She was so understanding. God bless her talaga.
That's good. He's been making us sound crazy recently. Oh, I'm not. If you don't eat, you'll stay short forever.
I'm not hungry. Sister B gave me lollipops.
Nako, not hungry. You're not going to get full on lollipops. You know, some kids don't even get dinner. Eat your food.
Ruiz, eat.
I had too much candy. I'm not hungry.
Candy's not real food. You need to eat real food.
I'm not hungry.
Why not, huh? You think we're rich? We can just get you food whenever you want, is that it? Eat your food.
I told you not to eat candy without my permission. Tell Sister Bautista to stop feeding you so much trash. You're going to get fat.
It's not her fault. He can't control himself. Sister B was just trying to be nice. But you're becoming a greedy pig now. Slow down on the sweets, my God. You're gonna look like a balloon.
We need to pray. We've stopped praying before dinner. That's why you're not hungry.
I don't want to pray.
I know. You don't want to pray. It's not a want.
What are you learning at the CCD if you don't want to pray?
Nako, the devil has gotten into your head.
Let's pray now. Say good night.
No, but I don't want to.
Damn it, Ruiz. I'm trying to help you, and all you can do is complain. You don't want to do choir. You don't want to pray. Bahala ka na.
I want to go on CCD. I hate Sister B. I hate CCD. I don't want to go.
You're not quitting CCD. Are you crazy? Are you a thug? Do you want to join a gang?
I can't believe you'd say that tonight. I mean, really. Quit CCD. Eat your food. Ruiz, eat your food. Don't be wasteful. Fine. Sit there then. You're not leaving this table until you finish.
Nanay and Tatay finish eating, leaving him at the table. Ruiz pulls the green apple lollipop from his pocket and unwraps it. End of play.
Love me, love me. Love me.
Trapped in the Temple, a play by Avalon Thompson. This play is inspired by true events, with some parts sensationalized for your viewing pleasure. Characters: Pastor Wilson, early 60s, a fire and brimstone preacher. Nevaeh Wilson, early 20s, preacher's daughter, nurtured to be a good kid, but is very rebellious in nature. Earlene Wilson, late 60s, Pastor Wilson's wife, a passionate minister. Tyrell James, early 20s, arrogant, a charmer, the deacon's son. Sam Mayfield, early 20s, Nevaeh's best friend, headstrong, driven. Victoria Stevens, late 20s, local bartender at Sam and Nevaeh's bar. Scene 1. The stage is arranged with several chairs in a church setting.
Look, I remember the day my life changed like it was yesterday. I know that sounds cliche, I know. And it's something that everyone says, but look, we can't all be pastors' kids neither. I didn't know that my life was so fucked up it had a whole subcategory, but here we are. The thing is, my story has gotten so twisted over the years, I can't keep up with who I tell the truth to and who I lie to. It's gotten to the point where there's only a few people who've gotten to know the truth, and one of those people is my best friend, Sam. We met 2 years ago because she was yapping on the phone, and of course I was listening in. She noticed. I guess she liked me being nosy because she bought me a drink, and well, the rest was history. I thought she was an open book, but it turns out Sam had some truths of her own, and I had to learn that the hard way. So this all started the morning of Sunday, April 6, 2025, just a few weeks before my birthday. Now look, if one thing's for sure and two things are for certain, I was trying to get out of church duties. And if I couldn't do that, well, I was leaving early with my friend Sam in tow.
Nevaeh arrives at church late and very disheveled.
Well, it's about time you came. You look like shit, though.
To be fair, I wasn't trying to show up. The old bastard saw through my sick act and told me to Uber myself here.
Why didn't you just stay home?
Well, for one, I had to suffer through Dad doing the most when he comes home, and I'm not trying to do all that. Two, I can't leave you here to suffer alone. Honestly, it wouldn't be a problem if he weren't so fucking cheap. He'd have a musician that wants to be here.
Well, thanks for your service, I guess.
You're very welcome. You know I make it tolerable here.
Nevaeh sets up her guitar.
I have so much to tell you. I'm seeing this new guy, and I know what you're gonna say, but I promise he's the one. He's great. Like, I know I said that before, but I swear this time it's different. I can't wait for you to meet him at your party.
Hey, as long as the party is early, then I'm in. Now, regarding the guy situation, Sam, isn't this the second guy this month? I'd be surprised if he makes it to the party.
Hey, okay, maybe he'll stick around this time. Anyway, you're gonna love it. I've been planning this bash for weeks. It's the Big 21.
Pastor Wilson and the crowd are on stage and prepare to start the offering collection. A single male stands amongst the group of women.
Since when did your dad hire men to join the choir? I thought he only hired women who were in love with him, no offense.
No, you're right. I met him a few weeks ago. His name is Tyrell. He just moved to the city, enrolling at John Jay next semester. I heard his dad saying that his family made a large donation and now the library is going to be after name. Kind of diabolical since the library is already named after Lloyd Seeley. And last I checked, Tyrell ain't died in there. What a douche.
I mean, he's a pretty cute douche, if I do say so myself.
I want you to know, Sam, that I question your sanity with every dude you tell me about, and this is not helping your case.
Well, it seems like your dad is buddy-buddy with this new guy, so he can't be that bad.
Pastor Wilson is a little too buddy-buddy with everyone in the choir, honestly.
Well, I didn't know your dad's feeling that way, too.
Shit, Sam, that's a wild statement. Honestly, I didn't expect him to be so progressive, hiring a man in an all-women's chorus, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, right. Strange, since he hates on your sins.
Acting like he doesn't have skeletons in the closet.
Yeah, this party's definitely going to help the both of us. You get rid of your dad for a few hours, and I get to talk to the new guy on campus and see what his deal is.
Yeah, as long as I'm back by 11, you know how my parents get when I'm not home on time.
Relax, everything is set to be perfect. I can't wait.
Nevaeh, bad enough you coming in late, but gossiping when you should be worshiping is worse.
Relax, Dad. I'm just trying to catch up with Sam, and technically, we're following church tradition. You barely started.
Oh, since you so lively this morning, how about you choose a song for opening and closing the service today?
Fine.
The service carries on and everyone disperses. Scene 2. A week later, at Nevaeh and Sam's favorite bar.
My dad has seen your boy toy every day this week. You know what I found out? He's part of the James family. He's a deacon's kid, and his dad owns the largest construction firm in the city. I'm starting to think that something's up. I just don't know what.
I mean, I've known your dad for a couple of years now, and from what I've observed, he doesn't really do anything just of a whim. He's probably just trying to mooch off the James's money like he does with the government.
Yeah, like he did a couple of weeks ago with that lady in the choir. He convinced her to give up her mortgage money to make an investment. The only investment was fattening up his pockets. She changed her mind and moved the money, but he kept the check. Now his main concern, I think, was about taxes and trying to find a way around it. He wanted to put that money in my account. I told him to fuck off. I'm not going to jail for him.
Damn, Pastor Wilson must have a silver tongue to get that much of a penniless job.
The bartender pours another shot.
Well, fuck him. I don't need his dirty money anyway. Hey, Victoria, couple shots?
Yeah, screw it.
Victoria pours herself a shot. They clink the glasses together and drink.
Whoa! Something about this tequila got me feeling nice.
Yeah, that shit is evil. I'll stick to whiskey.
Oh, I have a great idea, Victoria. So we have everything planned for this bash next month, and I have everything but the location. Would you be down to having it here?
I'll talk to the boss man, but I know we'll be down. Y'all are our best customers after all. We'll hash it out and I'll make sure to get y'all the best price I can.
Awesome.
Scene 3. The day of the party. Nevaeh is at her house, ready to leave.
Bye. I'm going to the city with a couple of friends. I might be out late, but I'll be back before 11.
Who you going out with?
Just a couple of friends from college.
You don't have any friends beside that witless white girl who has no purpose being in my church. Are you two doing lesbian things together that you with her all the time?
For fuck's sake, Dad, this is the last time. She's straight. I'm not dating every girl I'm friends with, and I'm sick of you treating them like shit because you think that.
Man, you don't talk back to me like that. You lucky I can't see to hit you, girl.
So I'm not sure if you remember, considering you keep forgetting how old I am, but I'm a whole adult, so that's assault.
You think I care about that? Cops would understand that they had to deal with you.
Diabolical, because if it were the other way around, it would be elder abuse, and I know you would take me to court.
You damn right. Children, obey your parents.
Thou shalt not provoke thy children. I may not read the Bible, but I know that one at least. I'll be back later. Bye, Dad.
Nevaeh storms out of the house.
Who the hell does she think she is back-chatting me like that? I'll knock some sense into her head next time.
Emerson.
Oh, she's been so disrespectful since she started hanging around that Sam. I think there's some Bulla woman.
Bulla woman?
Hey, too close, Early. Too close.
Scene 4. Nevaeh gets to the party. Sam and several of her friends are waiting for her at the bar.
Finally, you got here. Running late as always.
Yeah, I mean, you know what I gotta go through to get out of the house. Same old bullshit.
I know, I was just fucking with you. Now let's get you caught up. I see that you owe me 21 shots.
The fuck you mean? It's my birthday.
Stumbling away, Sam goes to talk to Tyrell.
And she's off. Vicky, pour me a couple of shots.
You might need a little more than a few to catch up with Sam.
You know how much of a lightweight she can be. Sam, is that Sam's next victim?
Yeah, maybe I should go save the poor fucker, huh?
So, what's your deal, man? You show up one day and now it's like you run the church, don't you? Oh, and what's your name again?
Tyrell. Dad's got a new project he's overseeing and he liked it here, so we're just trying to make it my home.
I've seen that you're getting real close with Pastor Wilson. Just be careful.
Well, yeah, well, my dad's also the deacon, so I kind of need to be buddies with him.
Okay, I'm just making sure.
More people begin showing up at the party.
Who are they?
Yeah, well, so I'm one of the biggest party guys around, so I invited a few people, if you don't mind.
Oh, no, not at all. The more, the better.
Good, okay. It's you that threw this party, right?
Yeah, I mean, not if you don't like it. If you don't, that girl over there. Yeah.
Sam points to a random girl.
No, I think it's great. Nevaeh has a good friend. And a pretty good-looking one, too.
Yeah, you think so? Well, you're into that yourself.
I'll be right back, gorgeous. Hey, Victoria, right? Can I get a vodka cran for Sam and another Jack Honey for me?
Of course.
Victoria pours the drinks and gives them to Tyrell. While walking back to Sam, Tyrell pours powder in Sam's drink.
Here you go.
Oh, thank you so much. How much do I owe you?
Hey, don't worry about it, beautiful.
Sam grins and downs the drink. While they speak, Sam begins to sway.
Whoa, hey, Sam, you okay?
Yeah, I'm
I
fine.
don't know. You don't look like it. I think I should take you back to my place.
Okay, sure.
Sam stumbles over to Nevaeh.
Yo, what's good?
Hey, I think I had too much to drink. Tyrell said he could take me home. I'll see you later.
Oh, word. Okay, get home safe. Text me if you need anything. Bye, y'all.
Scene 5. 2 weeks go by, no word from Sam. Tyrell is still going over to Pastor Wilson's house almost every day. It's a Sunday. Nevaeh stops by Sam's place before church.
Hey, I know you disappear a bit these days because of work, but it's been a minute. Where you been?
I have something to tell you, and it's about Tyrell. Before we left the party, I took a drink from Tyrell, and afterwards I felt weird, but I thought I just had too much to drink. But this was way different from being drunk. It was intense. I just barely remember leaving. After I left with Tyrell, he said his place was closer, so we went there. When we got inside, he grabbed me, pinned me to the couch, and raped me. I told him no multiple times. I told him to stop and get off me, but he didn't. He said he didn't put in all that work at the bar for nothing. I'm pretty sure he dropped me, Nat.
Sam, I'm so fucking sorry. I should have been paying more attention to you. I drank way too much that night. I should have thought ahead. Honestly, it's not your fault, it's his.
It's not your fault either, Nav. I know why you drink, and I know how much shit you go through with your dad and everything. I just didn't want to put this on you too.
Sam, you know I don't give a fuck what's going on with me when it comes to you. I'm always gonna be here for you. Right now, I'm gonna be here for the both of us. Just let me handle it. I fucking love you, all right?
I love you too.
Scene 6. Nevaeh rushes back to her house and kicks the door in. Tyrell and Pastor Wilson are stuffing money into his bag.
Dad, what the actual fuck is going on in here? You taking payments from rapists now? I knew you were money hungry, but this is a new low, even for you.
You don't understand. I'm doing this for our family, for the church. Look at all the money we have now.
That money is filthy, and so is the motherfucker giving it to you. He raped Sam.
I know. It's good, isn't it?
What?
I said that it's good. Maybe it'll teach her to stop hurrying about the place with all those women. I'm thinking maybe it'll fix you too, stop all that bullet woman shite from happening.
Pastor Wilson moves up and Nevaeh backs into the kitchen. Tyrell manages to slip away in the chaos.
You're insane. I knew you hated me, but you let that asshole rape me because you were afraid of me being gay, so what if I am?
It's an abomination. You'll burn her in hell. You think I like the church people asking me questions about why you dress like a bride when you never talk about a boyfriend? You think that looks good on me as a pastor? How can I tell these people about their children when mine isn't?
Why should I care about what those people think? I don't even like them, and neither do you. You talk crap about them all the time. You just had them sitting in a church flooded with shit water weeks ago, and the worst part is It was all to collect a measly $500 from yet another woman that you badmouth. Matter of fact, if you care so much, take that same money and fix the ceiling with it. Or better yet, get some damn therapy. Because I'm tired of being your punching bag and your counselor. And fuck this family and fuck the church. I'm done.
Master Wilson attempts to swing at Nevada, and she dodges and prepares to fight back. But before she can throw a punch, a pan contacts the side of Emerson's head. He crumples to the floor as Nevaeh stares at her mother in shock.
Nev, I know he has his ways, but this is way too far now. I stood by the cheating, the lying, and the stealing, but hurting you is where I draw the line.
You're a liar, okay? Not only did you watch that jackass beat me multiple times throughout my life, but you've hit me too. And now at my big age of 21, you decide that it's wrong, and you want to make a stand? I appreciate you growing a pair, Earlene, but it's too late for that. I'm calling the cops. This ends today.
Nevaeh calls 911. Soon the cops are swarming the area, and the scandal appears in the evening news. Scene 7.
Tyrell got sentenced to 10 to 20 years in prison for his crimes. Deacon James and Pastor Wilson got 10 to 20 years to life. Honestly, I'm glad I'll never see either of them again, and that he loses his freedom instead of me. I don't know, though, if I would have been able to get through all of it without Sam. We lived together for a while, but when I met my wife, Sydney, we had to go our own way. We still meet up for dinner once a month, and I talk on the phone all the time. Sam's even engaged now. It wasn't a picture-perfect ending, though. I still get flashbacks, and Sam tells me the same thing. Earlene received probation for cooperating with the police, and our relationship hasn't been the same. We're still on speaking terms, just low contact. I never felt like I had this much freedom before. I feel like I'm finally living for once. I'm so grateful I'm not trapped in that temple anymore.
Blackout.
I went and signed up when I was only 17. Showed him the truth, but a veteran of life due to all the fucked up shit I'd have seen. Committed to this path when I was just 5 years old. They'll be so proud. I'll cut my hair and do as I'm told. I left eagerly, so full of hope, without knowing the damage or the full scope. Emotionally limping, I went to war, looking for redemption, love, destruction, anything, not to feel so alone anymore. Gave my all, lost myself and started to think. Nobody ever tells the boys to watch their drink. Anonymous.
Becoming, a play by Isabella Kasparov. Characters, Bob Moore, a bank manager. Catherine Moore, stay-at-home mom, 36 years old. Caleb Moore, 12th grader at Greenwich Preparatory All-Boys School of Excellence. Malcolm Moore, 9th grader at Greenwich Prep. Will Moore, 5th grader at Greenwich Prep. Mr. Slickback runs a massage parlor, late 50s. Setting, 2017, Salt Lake City, Utah. Scene 1. The sun is beaming through the tall windows looming over the Moore residence. The Moore boys play their favorite video game, Fortnite.
I got the renegade raider. He's one shot.
I got him. Come on. One down. Push up, man. Let's got him.
Boom! Got him.
In the pile of drop loot from the enemy team lies a golden scar. Caleb picks it up.
No! I can't get the blue out from the last kill. That's my downstairs.
Sucks to struggle, bro. It's mine now.
Stop! That's not fair. I killed like all of them. He didn't kill anyone. Give it back or I'm gonna tell mom on you, bro.
Just give him the gun.
No, bro. Will just gotta stop being a little bitch.
No fair.
Will storms out of the room. On the couch lies their mom, Catherine, and their dad, Bob, as they watch TV.
Mom! Caleb isn't giving me my gold scar. Who steals my loot?
Your what?
I killed them all. He stole my gold star. It was mine. I deserve it. Make him give it back.
Oh, stop whining already. Just grow up. In the real world, no one's gonna hand you anything just because you cried about it. It's time you toughened up. Stop acting like a brat.
Dad, it's not fair.
Enough, Will. Actually, you know what? I think it's time. Tonight's the night. I'm gonna turn you into a real man. Just me and you.
Really, Dad? Awesome.
Will exits.
Tonight? Why so soon?
This generation's filled with a bunch of wimps, Catherine. At his age, I was already taking care of my 4 younger siblings like I was their dad. Yet this kid can't even handle playing a game. It's time he learns how to be a real man.
Bob, he's only 10.
And with the way he's been acting, he's gonna stay 10 years old forever. I teach him how a real man acts and he'll shape right the fuck up. I can't stand having a little irresponsible bitch like him running around the house.
You said the same about Malcolm and Caleb when they were young, but what good did it do them?
As their father, I'm the one who has to turn these boys into men. What did you do for them? Huh? Nothing. If it weren't for me, those two would still be whining and sucking their thumbs, just like Will. At least they have a backbone now. Meanwhile, all you let them do is run around and do fuck all.
All I'm saying is, he's just a kid, Bob.
You know what? Fuck this. I can't be here.
Bob rushes out the front door. Catherine gets up to grab a bottle of wine before continuing to watch TV. The play proceeds in front of the house.
Hello? You there?
Mr. Moore, my favorite client. How we doing this fine Saturday?
Not so good, Mr. Slickback.
Oh.
Not so good. My youngest keeps acting like a little bitch.
And how old is he now, Mr. Moore?
10. He still acts like a fucking baby, though. He's maturing slower than the others.
Oh. So, what would you like to have me do for you, Mr. Moore? The usual?
Not this time, Mr. Slickback. I want something for him.
For a 10-year-old?
At this rate, he needs it more than the others. I sometimes think I started too late with my other ones.
Mr. Moore, do you think he's even, capable yet?
Of course he is. He's my son. You never asked questions before. Don't start now.
With all due respect, sir, he's still a little kid. It might be wiser to wait a couple more
Are you a
years.
fucking therapist? Are you gonna schedule the appointment? Or am I gonna take my money elsewhere?
Oh, no, Mr. Moore, of course. I'll arrange something for you. It may cost you a little extra, though.
No problem.
So, you want the usual spot then? When?
Yes. Tonight.
I'll prepare my finest pearl for your son. And for you?
Just the one will be enough. Thank you, Mr. Slickback.
The play resumes at the gaming room. Will re-enters as Caleb and Malcolm are still playing Fortnite.
So you done whining yet, Will?
You can keep a stupid scar. I'm getting something better.
Like what?
Dad said I'm become a real man tonight. Then you'll never be able to take no Luke.
He said that? Did he say what he was gonna do?
No. He just told me it'll be only me and him tonight.
Wow, at 10 years old, that's even earlier than us.
Yeah, that's not good. What are we gonna do?
We're not gonna do anything. He's lucky as fuck. Dad made us wait until we were 12.
You call that lucky? Are you crazy?
Guys, stop. What are you talking about?
Yo, don't worry, little bro. You're about to experience
No,
a whole new world.
He's too young. We have to at least prepare him or something.
What, you want me to teach him some tricks?
Ew, no.
Guys, just tell me already. You're scaring me.
You're fucking tonight.
What?
Mm-hmm.
Stop, don't say it like that.
What is the truth?
Well, listen, how do I say this? Basically in life, there are two types of people. There are the birds, and then there are the bees.
Yeah, okay. I like birds.
Bro, you dead ass? He's gonna think he's going to like a zoo or some shit. Just give it to him straight.
Okay, fine. Well, Dad did the same thing with us for the first time when we were 12. He told us, just like he told you, that we were gonna become real men. So we know what's gonna happen. Tonight, you and Dad are gonna drive to a massage parlor. You're gonna meet a tall man named Mr. Slickback in a colorful suit with a funny top hat. And there's gonna be a lot of women.
Whoa, really? Awesome.
Hell yeah.
No, it's not awesome.
What? Why?
They're gonna make you drink this cloudy water and it's gonna make your pee-pee feel different.
Ew, what the hell?
Okay, okay. It'll be weird at first, but you'll like it. Trust me. Malcolm's making it sound way worse than it is.
I don't want to do that. I just want to be a real man.
Yeah, well, Dad is driving your ass down there tonight either way, so you don't have an option.
But I'm confused. Where are we going?
It'll be okay, Will. Just do whatever Dad says and it will end sooner.
But what is he making me do? Why aren't you guys telling me?
Well, he's gonna show you what to do with the lady.
The sexy lady.
I don't like this. It sounds weird. I don't want to go. Just tell him not to take me.
It'll be fine, bro. Stop. Don't be a pussy. You'll feel a lot better once you get used to it. Listen, the first few times are always the weirdest.
There's gonna be more time?
Yeah, it's just the beginning.
Caleb, stop scaring him. I don't know why you think that this is okay. I've always hated it. It's awful.
What? Really?
Yeah, it's weird. You never thought it was gross that our own father was forcing us?
What? No, you don't get it. Malcolm, we're special. Ain't no other teenagers got it like us. They'd be dying to be in our shoes for one night.
I don't get it. Is this good or not?
No.
Yo, now look who's scaring me.
Whatever. Will, you'll be fine. Just go to your room and don't think about it.
No, I want to stay.
No, leave.
Fine. Me.
Will exits the room.
I can't believe you actually like
I
it.
can't believe you don't.
It's so fucked up. He's our dad. And he's handing us off to some random prostitutes, our own father.
So what? That's what those whores are good for anyway. Look, if it weren't for Dad, your sorry ass wouldn't ever even come close to a female.
You're disgusting. I thought you want to help Will, but you sound just like Dad.
Malcolm exits. Scene 2. Will is playing Fortnite by himself when Bob opens the door.
You ready, kid? Let's go.
Coming.
Will follows behind his father.
So, where are we going, Dad?
We're going for a drive and something.
Caleb and Malcolm were telling me, like, weird things.
Listen, Will. Every man needs to experience what it's like to have full control over a woman. To have her bend to your will, your needs. The sooner you learn how to, the higher you're gonna make it in this world.
But what does that mean? What if I don't want to do that?
You're gonna face it at some point, and when you do, you'll be prepared because of me, because of this. And you're gonna thank me one day. There's nothing to worry about, son. I'll teach you everything you need to know. You'll understand once we get there.
Bob and Will reach the door.
Do you trust me?
Yes.
Bob opens the door and they both exit. Blackout.
Generations by Trey Avon. Characters: Jan, a great-grandmother, 84. Kelly, a grandmother, 64. Ari, a daughter, 22. Setting: a large kitchen with a dining room connected that overlooks a balcony. Time: Christmas dinner in Wisconsin, warm and decorated inside. We see a large, beautiful kitchen, an island in the middle where the Christmas food is being prepared.
Honey? Yeah, Grandma Jan? Could you help me open these cans? No problem. Last time I spoke to your mother, she said you were doing well in school. How's that going?
Originally, I never picked a major. Looking down the list I saw, deviance, crime, and culture. Now I'm doing that.
What is that?
Like anthropology.
The store?
Anthropology was the inspiration for the store, the study of people and culture. I got 2 classes next semester about sex and drugs. I'm so excited.
How does any of that matter?
I mean, I assume it's important to understand and potentially stop the harm around it, right? But I won't know until I learn.
As long as you continue to walk on the path of God.
Right.
When I was growing up, we didn't need all that sexual education stuff. What?
When were you born?
1941.
Grandma Kelly! What year were you and Rusty born?
Him 58, me 61.
See?
But that was normal around that time.
Grandma Kelly enters the kitchen.
What are you two going on about?
When did you have Mom?
Oh boy, when I was 17.
It used to be different.
You grew up during a time when women had less rights, and you see how that was turning out.
Yeah, but I also see the world that liberals are trying to create, and I want no part in it.
Liberals?
Well, I see you're one of those feminists, too.
What's wrong with that?
You know, for you, maybe nothing, but being a liberal doesn't align with my Christian values.
Why are you talking politics, Mom?
Well, I thought we were talking religion. After all, it is Jesus' birthday. Can you hand a large mixing spoon from that drawer behind you, Kelly?
Jan accepts a spoon from Kelly and continues to cook.
Here, but doesn't Jesus say to love all?
Well, it doesn't mean I have to love illegals.
You don't have to listen to this.
You stopped listening to me when you brought home that mulatto.
All right, we've been through this 100 times.
No, I'm just saying, if the father...
If you made that mistake, you're going to make one. Just keep talking.
I'm saying, God decides who won things. Whoever wins is who God wants, and I'm gonna pray for them. I've busted my butt for what I have, and I can't support people coming here to live for free.
Our political leaders are just public servants, okay? They have a civic duty. If that's what you elect your leaders, their actions should reflect, regardless of party.
Trust me when I say you don't want to take the jobs that immigrants have.
You're damn right I don't. Truth is, but glory to God. Every time I watch him, he thanks God for living after being shot.
There are too many different kinds of religions in America for you to think that the president's main focus should be about upholding Christian values.
I don't only think that that's...
I thought you loved children. What about ICE putting all those kids in cages?
Mexican women have too many children. As many kids as they can pop out, they'll need some cages.
That has been true since I was born.
Yeah. Having a baby on American soil ain't the one-way ticket to Charlie's chocolate factory. We got enough cocoa and beaners.
Are you really taking his sides? But what about his grabbing pussies?
He was joking.
Epstein files.
AI.
Being rude and dismissive to female reporters? You're a woman.
A lot of people, including leaders in the Bible, have done horrible things, and all are guilty of sin. Everyone sins, but has the power to be forgiven.
It's disgusting how you use the Bible to absolve him of his crimes.
Is this how they're raising her?
She's not like us.
Well, clearly, being black is so different.
You said it.
The way you think about life is so outdated. Too many stereotypes and scriptures.
You can be atheist when you go home, but not in my house, damn it. The way my life I've been lived, my faith has worked for me. Are you going to help me cook or just taunt me?
Kelly hands Jan the cup.
It didn't work for me.
What's that supposed to mean? I did my best.
You pretend to try your best, picking at Ari's splinters when you're a log. Great wife, greater grandma, and horrible mother to me.
Oh, how dare you? Not this, not that.
You started it. You want to tell someone else how they should live their life the same way you used to try to get me to live mine, my daughter, then her daughter? Yeah.
You don't think I was a good mother to you? If I spoke back like the two of you, I would have gotten popped in my mouth. Why are we even picking at this?
All night, look at what you've been saying.
Not my fault the minorities were committing crimes and doing drugs in the 70s. Where is your child's father? Gone. Look, before your baby was even born, he left. That's the advice my mother gave me. They won't stay.
How are we back at this? Deflect, judging others for their mishaps rather than thinking about your own. Whatever makes you sleep at night.
What? You want me to say sorry?
I need your sorries. It's too late for that.
What is it? You're gonna make me burn supper? Is that what you want?
Oh, the food is the main reason I come here. Of course not.
Maybe your life wasn't perfect, but mine wasn't either. Ooh, blonde woman. Her life must have been so easy. We're German. Where's the privilege of that?
I mean, we tried to explain the sodomy.
I could give a rat's ass about your definitions. You want to know something about my life?
What?
You ever really think about me and your father being together? Why we ain't together no more?
People fall out of love. That's what they do.
When he first started coming around being friendly, I thought too was sweet. A familiar face around the neighborhood. Oh, green patch biker. Finally, someone cares about me. I looked up to him. Around my 16th birthday, he asked me to prove just how much I needed him, and that he would always be there for me if I did this one thing. I just laid there. I didn't say yes. Scared to lose him if I said no. Silence is an answer.
How old was he then?
Now, 25, 26. And quickly after that, I was pregnant. Ma signed me off to get married so I didn't embarrass her. And after Russ Jr. came, the works followed shortly. He was so afraid I was going to leave him, he started drinking more, getting so angry. By the time you came, Kelly, he was already who he was.
Who was he?
The man did whatever he wanted, whenever he wanted, with no one caring to stop him. He didn't love us. He loved the idea of us. We were his possessions.
Dang, so like back then, nobody was responsible for grooming?
Grooming? You just didn't talk about it back then. I'll never forget the way he yelled at me when he found me packing, and what he would have done to me if Jerry wasn't waiting at his car.
I don't remember this. You never told me this.
I didn't think I needed to. You cussed me in my own kitchen for the last time. I don't have many holidays left.
You were gonna go on one of those tangents again.
But Jan, those bad experiences don't justify your generalizations for everyone.
So I'm a hypocrite? Big deal. If you mistake my silence for content, that's my fault for not speaking up sooner.
You don't. I just thought
you wouldn't understand.
You don't have to carry the shame of a pedophile.
Don't say that. He's the father of my children. It wasn't frowned upon like it is now. I'm happily remarried and moved on. Kelly, you should have been by now too.
It's a little late for that.
Try therapy?
I'm too old for that.
I was thinking you were scared of something.
Aren't we all?
What you've been doing, Jan, the fear-mongering, it doesn't protect you, it just keeps you in a bubble.
Lord knows I'm trying. I've been safe where I'm at.
You live in the middle of nowhere. Safety is about situations, not about race. You can't keep reducing people's stereotypes. It says more about your bias than anything.
Maybe you are both right. It's just easier.
Now it's looking puts it. And starving.
I need a beer. A cigarette too.
So are y'all done lecturing me?
I mean, you're safe. For now.
You're not. We got one last dish to make.
Kelly's not gonna help?
Me cook? Yeah, right. That's all on you, kiddo.
The end.
Someday he'll come along, the man I love, and he'll be big and strong, the man I love. And when he comes my way, I'll do my best to make him stay. He'll look at me and smile, and I'll understand. And in a little while, he'll take my hand, know it seems absurd. I know people won't say a word.
Rape is a war done on the vulnerable. War is a rape waged on the weaker section. Abdul Wahab.
In order for me to write poetry that isn't political, I must listen to the birds. In order for me to hear the birds, the warplanes must be silent. Marwan Makbul.
How I Got Away by Kiana Sumlin.
This is a true story.
The fuck up before I start shouting you.
I just want to go home.
Aaron just sat in his room while his mother just listened to his son verbally and physically abuse his girlfriend. She smoked her cigarettes and drank her hot 40-ounce beer.
Oh, how dare you tell me you want to leave me? And do what? Go back to a perfect family? Bitch, I should kick.
Punch! Arian punched me right in the face 3 times, calling me every name in the book.
I just want to go home. I can't do this anymore. I'm tired of you hitting me all the time. I want to leave. Please stop hitting me and let go of my hair.
You know what, since you want to leave, let me show you how it feels when you leave.
Arian went in his closet. He went in his secret stash. He gets a gun, holds it to my temple and says, "Take off your clothes." As I took off everything, I was crying, trembling, hoping he didn't shoot me and that I could just be okay. Tears ran down my face. I was hoping his mother would come into the room. She didn't. I know she could hear us. I know she could hear us because project walls were so thin. Arian grabs me by the hair and kicks me, dragging me out of the apartment. It was 20 degrees that day, a snowy, freezing day. He throws me in the elevator, takes me outside with only a t-shirt, jeans, and socks.
What are you doing, Arian? Please stop. I promise I won't tell anyone if you let me go.
Slap!
You see how you feel, bitch? This is how I feel when you leave. Freezing and weak. And you stay right fucking here.
Arian walks, leaving me standing in the cold right in the middle of the Lower East Side projects near the water, around 4:30 a.m. As Arian turned around to talk to his friends, I started to run. Run for my life. I had no shoes, I had no coat, no sweater. Whew, it was one of the coldest mornings in the city. As I ran crying though, a sanitation nitro truck stopped, asked if I was okay. In that moment, I breathed a sigh of relief.
Are you okay?
No, he's trying to kill me. I just want to go home.
Get him.
As I thought I was okay, I was hit by the truth.
We can't take you home. We can give you money for the train. We're not supposed to do this because, God forbid, something happens to you, we would be blamed.
So they dropped me off
I'm
at the
so
train.
sorry.
It was about 5:30 a.m. and people were going to work. I went to the Metro card machine, forcing some crumpled singles they just gave me. Then suddenly, some man, he taps me on the shoulder, and when I turn around, it's this tall white man with blonde hair.
Are you okay?
No, I was assaulted. I just want to go home.
Oh my God, I'm sorry. Here, take my hoodie and take my coffee. Let me swipe you in.
He escorted me through the Metro station, remaining by my side until my train arrived. Before departing, he took one last look at me, look of sympathy. As I sit on the train, no shoes, no coat, no sweater, bruises on my face, everyone just stared. looking at me in disgust like I was a drug addict or something. It was so cold, and I just couldn't wait to get home. Then finally, 170th Street, the Bronx. I had made it. Walking to my building, the sun finally up. All I could think about, though, was how cold it was.
Kiana, is that you?
Oh, my grandma, she always knew my knock. I didn't even need to say a word. She just waited, she swung open the door, and immediately she started to cry. All I could do was run into her arms and cry.
What happened? Arian just called and said y'all had a little argument, and you said you was going home. Where is your clothes?
I couldn't believe it. He said, what? I can't describe the pain that hit my chest in that moment. He had lied. But my love for criminal justice immediately kicked in, letting me know that he lied. So if I came up missing or dead, he was covering his tracks. He lied to my grandmother. I know people may say that out of all the things, this is what you're upset about. I can't explain it, but yeah.
Arian did this, Nana. He took my stuff, he beat me up, and he tried to shoot me.
Oh, my Lord, let's call your mom. She will know what to do.
I listened to my grandmother on the phone, face full of tears, just nodding with disappointment. Well, your mother said just to lock you in your room and to never let you out. Maybe you'll learn your lesson this time. I went in my room. I closed the door. I stayed there for weeks. I only came out to eat. My Nana, she didn't notice that Tylenol PM became my best friend. I just wanted to sleep. I didn't know how to process the pain, and my grandparents didn't know either. So I sat alone in my room a lot. It's been 3 weeks, and I finally got a new cell phone. And y'all could only imagine who I called first. Trauma bonding is so real.
Oh my God, Kiana, I miss you so much. I'm so sorry I did that to you. You mean the world to me. I love you so much. I'll never do it again. Please come see me so I can make it up to you.
Okay, I'll come.
It was a Tuesday. I had a little free time, so I snuck on the train on the way to meet the man who tried to kill me. I didn't know what I was thinking, but my family, they don't hug me. They don't say nice things to me or anything. They just buy me nice clothes. I was yearning for affection, and he was the only person I knew that would hug me. So I went. I got off the train at Delancey on a cold Tuesday afternoon. I spotted Arian standing in the corner just waiting for me. So I walked over. He put his arms around me, and when we started to walk, he choked me.
Bitch, I'm gonna really kill you this time. You thought you could leave me?
Arian, please.
Punch. Arian punched me in the face twice. My lip was bleeding. Before I could get up, he kicked me in the stomach, pulled my hair so hard, some came out. He punched me again. He went to hit me again, but NYPD, they grabbed him, threw him on the floor. Arian was arrested and charged for what he did to me 3 weeks ago. And now, he's sentenced to 5 years because he already had charges. I was free. I never looked back again.
Can you all believe what he wrote me on Instagram 3 weeks ago?
Of course I blocked him.
I'm healed.
End of clip.
John is Uncomfortable, a play by Annalise Wine. The play takes place in a mom-and-pop restaurant in a small town on a lake. Present times. The stage is set up as a kitchen with a salad bar, a cook line with lots of grills and fryers, and a prep station. The characters: Evelyn, 17, Gracia, 19, John, 35, Frank, mid-30s, Nick, mid-30s. A busy kitchen in a restaurant with cooks walking past, holding ingredients. John is standing over near the grill. Frank is standing at the prep station. A6 lab!
Gracia, help me. I really like this guy, but I don't know what to say.
Oh my god, Ev! Why don't you just text him to hang out? What's the worst that could happen?
Okay, but what if he says no? Oh, I know. What if I just say, hey, what the fuck?
Well, if that's what you want, there's really no stopping him anyway.
John walks over to the girls.
What are you two up to?
Ev really likes this guy and wants to know what to say to him.
Yeah, how do you tell someone they want to fuck them? Hey, what if you show me your dick? Like, does that actually work?
Oh, so you want a big dick, huh?
What?
What?
No.
You said you want a big dick, right? I can show you that.
Dude, she's 17. Aren't you like 35? And don't you have kids?
No, so age is just a number anyways.
John shrugs his shoulders and walks back to the grill. A new day. Evelyn arrives for her shift.
Hey, Frank.
Hey, yeah.
Oh, I'm so excited to see who we're working together tonight, so I bought you and I energy drinks.
Girl, I brought energy drinks too.
Shit, who the hell are we gonna do it for energy drinks? We're both going to have heart attacks.
John walks over to the girls.
Hey, and where's my drink, baby? What, you can't share with me?
Gracia turns away for a moment. John hugs Evelyn and moves his hand down her back, grabbing her butt and squeezing it.
Oh, hey! I didn't realize you went on.
Oh, well, think of me next time when you buy it. How you guys doing? You ready for the busy evening?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, well, let me know if you need anything. I got any fries for you guys if you want.
Okay, John. Thanks.
Thanks.
John walks away. Evelyn is frozen in shock. Then she turns to the audience.
Did he just stole my blood? He definitely just grabbed and squeezed my blood. John usually hugs me when I'm coming to work, but he's never done that, right? Should I report him? Oh, I feel like I should report him. Oh my God, I need to report him.
Later is the shift. Evelyn is initially near the salad bar, but walks over to Frank at the prep station.
Hey, Frank, can I talk to you?
Yeah, kid. What's up?
So, when I came into work today, John hugged me like he always does, but this time, he grabbed my ass.
Whoa, he grabbed your ass?
Yeah. Should I report him? It was really awkward.
No, I know I make weird jokes to you sometimes, but I would never go that far. I think you should report it.
Yeah, I just don't want it to be a whole thing, you know?
Yeah, Ed, listen. I've got a daughter who's a little older than you, and if I found out that a guy grabbed her ass, I'd kick his teeth in. Report it.
Okay, I'll report it. Hey, jeez, Frank. Thanks for the help, though.
Of course, kid.
Oh, Frank, can you not tell anyone else? I don't really need work getting around that I'm gonna report him, right?
Okay, kid. I get it. I won't say anything.
Thanks, Frank.
Later, that same shift. Evelyn walks through the kitchen when Frank approaches her.
Hey, kid. Quick question.
What's up?
When do you go back to school?
What do you mean?
Like, when do you go back? When does the spring semester start for you? Everyone else has gone back already.
I'm in school now, Frank.
Wait, high school?
Yeah.
Oh, God! Oh, I feel disgusting. I thought you were in college and I was flirting with you this whole time. Ah!
Frank continues walking through the kitchen with his head down.
Oh, well, ew.
Evelyn turns to the audience again. Frank freezes.
Hey again. So, what the fuck is wrong with these guys? Frank is weird, I know, but I've always saw him as like a father figure in a way. I know that's a fucked up way to think about that now. But, you know, he makes me food and we'll joke around with each other. And I just told him about John. Now he's saying that shirt? Oh, is it like a full moon or something?
A few days later, Evelyn's about to start her shift.
Hey, Ev, before you clock in, Nick wants to talk to you.
Wait, Nick? Do you know what he wants?
I have no idea, but he's waiting at the bar and told me to tell you, so you better go.
Okay.
Evelyn exits through the kitchen swinging doors. She walks over to the bar where Nick is sitting.
Hey, Nick, you want to speak with me?
Yes, hi. I can hear some things around the kitchen about John. Can you explain me what I...
Oh, yeah. So a few days ago, John hugged me as I came in, and he kind of moved his hands on my butt and squeezed. I've been meaning to make a report about it, that I've been just so busy with school. I've always been a little weirded out by his hugs, though.
Oh. Okay, I'm sorry that happened to you. But can I ask you, why did you let him hug you kind of weird?
Oh, I didn't at first, but for a few weeks now, he's been making inappropriate comments towards me, and I started not to like his hugs anymore.
Why didn't you just tell him that?
I don't know.
So I've actually talked to John about it already. He said that he didn't appreciate you not coming to him first. He also wasn't trying to be weird. He was very uncomfortable because he didn't understand and really what was happening and what he did wrong.
Wait?
Yeah, so maybe next time just go to the person about it. It's good that you tell management about this, but the first person you should tell is the person that's doing it. It's no big deal, right?
Okay. Thanks, Nick. I'll try to do that if anything happens again. Can you clock in now? I guess this time is going to say I'm late. Can you change that, please?
Yes, sir. You may. I'll check you in the system later. Maybe remind me before you leave tonight. We're kind of busy. Also, let me know if anything else happens.
Nick begins to walk away from Evelyn.
Will do.
Later that same shift, Evelyn's over near the dish pit. John approaches.
Hey, can we talk for a sec?
Yes, John?
Yeah, I've kind of been hearing some rumors lately. Are we good?
What are you talking about?
People are saying that I felt you up.
Wait, why would someone say such a thing?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So I was so confused when Nick told me that the other day. It made me super uncomfortable, you know? So, we're good?
No, yeah, we're good.
Yeah, okay, good. So I don't know why someone would come up with a rumor like that.
Yeah, that's really weird. I continue to work here for another 2 years. You would think management's response to that situation would make me want to leave, but it didn't. Gracia quit and she started working at a new job. After that, things weren't the same. Frank kept making creepy comments towards me, despite figuring out that I was still in high school. As for his own shock and self-disgust. As for John, well, you saw what he did. He cornered me when I was over by the dish pit and asked me about the rumors he had been hearing. He wanted verbal confirmation from a 17-year-old that we were good. What else was I supposed to say other than we're good? I know what you're thinking too. Well, Ev, why didn't you just confront him about it? Tell him it was weird. That was your chance. Well, why should I tell a 30-year-old man and 2 kids that, hey, I didn't like it when you grabbed my butt. I hope you don't do that again. Shouldn't he just not got to do that? Well, I guess not. Well, I thought that was going to be the end of that conversation. He had perked, but he wanted to hear it. But later I found out that John was the cousin of my manager, Carissa, which is why he didn't get any punishment. My cousin would never do that. Toss him the grapevine. Instead, I got punished. I got demoted to being a busser. My pay got cut. I stopped getting hours, and I watched this new shiny raises started getting higher and getting every opportunity that could have been mine if I just kept my mouth shut. But you want to know what the worst part of it all is? Right before I finally quit for good, John followed me out to the dumpsters one night before closing, and he pinned me against the cold metal, forcibly kissed me and groped me, and you wouldn't know what I did. Nothing. I did nothing. Because if the people that were supposed to help me the first time didn't, why would they now? That would make John uncomfortable anyways.
End of play.
Okay, well, I'm Professor Trinch, and you have everybody on the panel introduce themselves, but we're going to start with our special guests. We have someone from the Manhattan DA's office as a special guest, and we also have two professors here, and I'm going to let them introduce themselves, and we'll have the whole panel introduce themselves.
Hi, everybody. I'm Sarah Fike Gordon. I work for the Manhattan District Attorney's Office. There, I am the Executive Director of Counseling in the Survivor Services Bureau. It's great to be here.
Hi, good afternoon, everybody. My name is Dr. Crystal Inslee. I'm professor in the Africana Studies Department and faculty deputy director for the honors program. I'm a poet, I'm a spoken word artist. I have a background in theater, so I have a deep appreciation for everything y'all have done here today. Nice to meet y'all.
Hi, I'm Mangai Natarajan, professor at the Department of Criminal Justice. I've been a veteran at John Jay. I've been here for 3 decades, I guess. And it's wonderful. I still feel young because I'm learning from everybody every time. And I'm glad that I was invited to be here. And thank you so much. And I was able to really come here. And I've done quite a bit of research on domestic violence, various forms of gender-based violence. And this is a stage for me to really transfer all my research ideas to practical and policy doings. And this is an amazing platform for me to really talk. Thanks.
Let's let everyone introduce themselves first, and then we'll move back to you guys.
Samali Nangalama. Today I'm an actor. Ordinarily I'm a director and assistant producer on Broadway. And it's been a wonderful experience being able to step in the actor's shoes for this cause and these topical themes.
Terrence Dearman, New York-based actor.
Hi, I'm Emily Zweig. I'm a junior here at John Jay. I'm majoring in criminology and working on getting my certificate in conflict and dispute resolution. And I'm the writer of John is Uncomfortable.
Hi, my name is Catherine Mercado. I'm a junior senior, it's complicated. I'm a criminology major and a law minor, and I wrote Bless You Sister. Hi, I'm Isabella Kasparov. I am a sophomore here at John Jay, and I wrote the play Becoming.
Great, thank you all. So we're just going to have a special guest respond to the plays and tell us what they think of them.
Let's start with you, Sarah.
Wow. I know I have to say more than that, but I just commend you all for being able to do this work. You are giving voices to people who don't normally have the voices. You are giving strength to people who don't feel like they have the voices to be able to come forward. You are showing that it can be anyone and everyone, especially people who you trust. and not being able to come forward to those people that you would trust, and knowing that something like this hopefully gives strength to somebody out there to come forward and to be able to know that here, as part of the Manhattan District Attorney's Office, there are counselors, there are people there to support you every step of that way. You are all doing incredible work to make voices of the people who are the most vulnerable be heard. So thank you.
Absolutely. Y'all did such a fantastic job, I think, of incorporating just the texture of these relationships, right? Like, we laughed, we might have cried, I might shed a tear, but don't tell anybody, right? But I feel like the writing itself really captured the dimensions of all of those interpersonal relationships, and the situations with the different power dynamics across the gender spectrum, across the situational spectrum, the family, the religion, the workplace. Each play provided just a very texture, just the word that keeps coming to my mind. And so I thank you for amplifying those experiences. You know, this project is so important. I have to shout out Professor Shonna and Professor Barber too, because to have an opportunity like this to see how the arts allow us to amplify and advocate for issues that are often so challenging when you're experiencing them, to see that it can happen in so many different ways, but that we make it through, right? So often. So thank you, props to y'all. I hope you continue incorporating your artistic work with your social justice work in the rest of your college career and your trajectory. But what a gift as an audience member, but I think also as a John Jay community member, to know that there are advocates like y'all taking up the pen and the stage, right? So thank you.
Oh, what can I say? They said everything. And as a professor in this college and doing research, this is an amazing sort of interpretation of what you learn in the classroom. You are bringing a diplomatic as well as a dialogue within the public. Give them a big hand, because our students, John Jay students, who really expressed the notes of the interpretation of the students' play. And that is amazing. This is what we want, how we transform our knowledge into practice. That is one thing. And you really break the silence of so many people, because we here as an audience from different cultures, different experience, exposures, we all have different way of thinking about the same culture. You dismantle the rape culture in different ways. So we are not just listening to you, we just processing that within us, which is very, very important for us to really see the reality, how the young people, middle-aged people, old people think about this culture and context in which the sexuality or sexual violence happens. And we are all together to eat the problem, and the students are the reality, or the interpreters of the social reality. I really take the hats off for them, and please do we congratulate the professors who directed this and having a successful 13 years or 30 years of experience showing us every year, and I'm glad I'm here. Thank you so much. Congratulations to the students, as well as the faculty and then the actors.
Thank you so much. Thank you. So we can open up the floor now to questions. We have one of the actors, Colleen Wortham, has now joined us. I'll introduce her, but are there any questions that anyone has in the audience for the actors, our esteemed panelists, or our wonderful playwrights?
So this is for like the actors, the playwrights, etc. Besides the obvious reasons, of course, why was it important to talk about such a very hard topic as rape and sexual abuse in the form of a play?
Great. Who wants to take that one? Why a play?
I think with material that's true. For a lot of people, plays are a way of, I don't want to say like, not a degrading thing, but it's something that can easily be approached in a way where you can kind of remove yourself from the situation and view it, watch it in a way where it is a form of artistic expression with telling the truth as well. And I think with comedy and stage, that is something that is lacking today, to be able to tell stories that ring true for a lot of people. And it's one of those things where you can approach a story, and anyone who's coming to learn, to be entertained, to whatever reason, they can sit back and form questions, not just about the play, but within themselves of how, what characters they can relate to, or people that they've seen in their own family or in the world. I think that theater, especially theater, is a really good way to take self-accountability for a lot of things, for people to ask the right questions and have conversations after.
Thank you. Would anyone else like to answer that question? Yeah, Holly? Sure.
Yeah, hi. I think one of the wonderful things about theater is that it's a small world inside a bigger world. And sometimes the distance, even just from the audience to the stage, provides us a little bit of courage to really take in what happens with our hearts and with our minds. And it's important to talk about difficult things. It's important to see difficult things. And sometimes when you see them in an artistic way, it can help it go down a little bit easier, I think.
Wonderful. Any of the playwrights want to talk about writing a play about sexualized violence and harm? Yep. Emily Zweig wrote John is Uncomfortable.
I think it was a very creative way to be able to decompress experiences that happen to anyone every day, especially in the restaurant business. It's very normalized, so I wanted to incorporate that into my work. And yeah, I mean, theater is amazing, and you can put on performances that are real and raw, but also fictionalized in a way. It's just very great. Yeah.
Great. Is there another question? I saw more hands up. Yeah. Haley?
What was the most difficult thing to perform or to write inside of your plays? So a lot of them were true stories, and I commend anyone who wrote a lot of true stories into this. And knowing that it was a true story felt as a difficult thing to be zoned in to perform. So I was wondering, what was the most difficult scene that you had to take a deep breath on, learn how to hold back your own possible sadness from it.
Does anyone want to take that one?
For me, it's the how I got away, being a black man and being violent towards women. It's not something that shows up in my life, and I feel like sometimes it is that really big stereotype that pops up a lot, especially within the criminal justice system. And for me, it's not always something that I would like to portray, because it's so far from what I do. And it's one of those things where I have to remind myself I'm an actor. I have to tell the story, because even though it's not true for me, it's true for someone else. So trying to find the end in that way, to do the story justice and to tell the writer's story the way it was meant to be told, whatever that looks like. But it's definitely one of those things where it's I have to ask myself personal questions of how do I get to this space and come out of it after it's done. So that was the most difficult part for me.
Yeah, that's really beautiful, Terrence. Thank you for sharing that. I think too, it's important for us to think about the plays in a fictionalized way. While there might be truths in each of the plays, they are plays, right? And they're also being interpreted by actors who just, came in and saw the scripts and had to interpret them and use whatever knowledge that they had to interpret them. But we all know that there's truth in violence against women in all of our lives, right? Irrespective of race or religion or age or anything. We all deal with it in one way or another. So we can find the sources, both of pain and of inspiration, to bring them to the stage. But that's a really beautiful question, so thank you.
Hello? First of all, thank you so much. I have a question for the playwrights. This came out of a class, John Jay course, and this was in the fall term, and you did a lot of work on this, clearly. I'm curious how you what was your reaction to seeing the work that you did as written script performed live and on stage with an audience? You can maybe say a couple of words about that.
Who wants to go first?
Okay, so I wrote Becoming, and I think that we spent so much time working on this play, and I feel like this wasn't just a performance about my play. At first, I was so excited that I would be featured in it. But I feel like all of our plays, we saw them so many times. Like, I feel so involved with all of our works, and I feel like they all came out so amazing, and I'm so proud of all the work everyone put into it. We're always showing up to the meetings. We always had help with even each other's plays. We always had someone to suggest, and I feel like I had so many lines memorized, like even in your guys' plays, just from hearing it so many times. So I think it felt really accomplishing to just see it finally played out and to see that our hard work really paid off. And it felt very relieving, felt very exciting. So. Right. I totally agree with Isabella. This was like a several-month-long passion project. And like you can tell, like a lot of the actors, well, not a lot of them, all of them cared about it a lot. Like with my play, Bless You Sister, Dorothea, who played the mother, she did such a wonderful job, like representing, and so did Terrence. Sorry, I don't want to out you, Terrence, but Terrence does not speak Tagalog, but he did such a fantastic job just like bringing this play to life. And everybody who worked on this project, you can tell that they had stakes in it to some degree. They all cared about making sure that they honored the playwright's vision, which is something that I respect deeply. And all of the playwrights, everybody who got accepted into here cares about their project so much and honoring it. And you get kind of desensitized, or you feel some sort of sense of like imposter syndrome. Like personally, I felt like I was picked here by like chance. When I saw everybody else's like amazing plays, but just everybody caring about the project so much and what the project means for John Jay and criminal justice students who want to go out and they want to help victims, I think was just like very important.
I agree with both Catherine and Isabella, but I also want to add that it's very emotional in a way, like watching these performances and how hard we've worked these past few months, and even last fall when we wrote them, seeing them on stage and these wonderful actors doing an amazing job portraying our visions. Like it's emotional in a way. Like I was just sitting in the audience tearing up like, wow, this is actually happening. They're on stage doing it right now. So yeah, definitely emotional.
As a non-theater person who's been doing theater now for 13 years with Barbara Cassidy, who's back there, I just want to say I want to talk about the actors for a minute because the material that we work with is really hard. It's some of the hardest material that any of us has ever seen. We had an actor once tell us that we were doing more political theater than most theater in New York City. And I kind of think it's true. And there's just no way to express in words, at least I don't have them right now, how important it is to have trained actors do the work, because they know how to take the care. And I don't know that we talk about that enough. I don't even know that I understand it fully. It's just that when I see the production the day of the show, I'm like, phew, that came off beautifully. As difficult as it is, as hard as it is, it's the actors who, yeah, it's the writing, yes, but the writing is raw. The writing tells terrible stories that people don't want to hear, but the actors make us be able to do it. And I'm just in awe of the actors and the director, who is Barbara Cassidy. So thank you. Are there any other questions? Yeah.
Wow, that got loud quickly. You guys don't know me, but my question is mainly for the writers, and the actors are welcome to answer as well, even our esteemed guests. There's subtlety in the plays, right? So, especially your 3 plays specifically, and definitely Bless Me Sister, doesn't actually speak to a very direct action. There's a subtlety about it. There's an implication about what's happening, and I wanted for you guys to touch a little bit more on why you wrote it in a subtle way, or why there wasn't an explicitness to it, and the importance of that, and the importance of acting that nuance.
Okay, so I'd like to preface this by saying that I did not have any sort of similarity to Ruiz's experience, like, at all. I originally knew that I wanted to write a religious play simply because, like, not my family is lovely, but I love to see, sorry, hi Randall Brand, anyway. I just saw the way that the officials in my church and churches in the Philippines were getting treated, like they were some sort of like otherworldly beings. And you forget that, like, they have organs in there, they breathe, they sleep, they need to eat, they're normal people, and you almost see like they get treated as if they are not human. And I just wanted to drive that home with Sister Batista. Like, one of the actors, Octavio, he actually asked me, how much does he know about Ruiz and what's going on with Ruiz and Sister Batista? And I told him that he'd never even considered Sister Batista being malicious as an option, because he doesn't view her as somebody that is capable of being malicious. And I believe, like, with some plays, like, I don't want to name plays, but some plays, they're very action heavy. And I feel like sometimes rape isn't that, sexual assault isn't that. Sometimes you do nothing. Like, Ev, why didn't you do anything? You do nothing because you have to move on. Sometimes your case doesn't get taken. Sometimes you don't get justice. And I think a lot more people can relate to the struggle of knowing that it happened to you, knowing that it's something horrible, and all you can do is complain about it without seeing your abuser go to jail, get in trouble for it. Sometimes nothing is done, which is just really unfortunate.
I'd like to talk about the subtleties. I'm a clinical social worker, and what we really look for is the symptomology that's not spoken. And in Ruiz's case, not eating, curling into himself, are all things that no one would have ever thought something was wrong, except he was just being defiant. There were a few other plays that also had those subtleties, and I think that's extremely important to take note of when you're in a community and when you're in life and seeing things that you may think are being a teenager. It's not. There's something really rooted deeply underneath that, and having someone to explore it with, or exploring it with family, someone who's safe, is extremely important.
Thank you. Any other questions from the audience? There's one for Dr. Alcalay.
Have you guys saw it?
No, you should use the mic. Thank you.
Have you gone about taking your wonderful and important play to Off Broadway?
What?
Get us a producer.
Yeah, do you have a producer in mind, Dr. Alcalay, that we could,
I mean, no, but, I mean, I feel like we would all be open to something like that. It's a great honor to be able to do this, and if it could become something further, then I think that'd be wonderful.
Yeah, I think most of us, or maybe like all of us, we didn't originally have this in mind. It was, like someone mentioned, an assignment originally for a class, and so I think that's kind of what we mostly had in mind. Oh, like this is just something we have to do, it's just an assignment, you know? And eventually it developed into this performance. We got selected to be here, and as very honoring as that was, I think that none of us really were expecting this experience, and this is definitely my first experience having a written work of mine performed on a stage. And as gratifying as it was, I do not consider myself a writer, and I have different career options in mind. So I'm not sure if this would ever be off Broadway, but if it were to be, I feel like that would be super awesome. So
I feel like all of our plays, well, I can't speak for the other playwrights, but I feel like to honor the seriousness and like the sanctity of making full-fledged plays, we would need to develop, to take a lot of time into that. And that's not something, at least not something that I have the time for. If I did want to do it, I would want to honor sexual assault victims, and I would want to ask them and interview them and make sure that everything was as accurate and as respectful as it can be. And like, as the current plays are, they are wonderful for college and for the campus, but if it was going to ever get published, I feel like it deserves a lot more work because this is such a serious topic.
Thank you, Ren. Just start talking into it, it'll work. Start talking into it.
Hello?
Yep.
Okay.
It'll work.
To start off, I just want to say it was a fantastic play and I enjoyed it very much. But my question is dedicated towards the actors. I wanted to know, as playing an abuser, did it okay, I'm sorry, but were you able to understand the mind of an abuser while playing the role?
And we have Sister Batista can answer that too.
You want me to take it while you mull over your answer? Okay. I'll go first. I am an actor, so my job is to understand why my character does things. And in the case of abusers, many people abuse because they can and because they want to. And I grew up Catholic. You know, it's a church that has been rocked by many, many, many sexual abuse trials and victims and settlements, you know, over the past 25, 30 years. So I appreciated the sort of unusual angle of a female member of the church as the abuser. I think that's novel and interesting. But yeah, our job is to sometimes play people who aren't very nice. And we do our jobs, hopefully well, and not badly. Does that answer your question? Yeah. Okay, are you ready? Okay.
For me, my training is, you know, everyone has their own level of training of how they approach characters or people. For me, the idea is to justify every action, every word. There is this idea of if you're a villain or an abuser, first, somehow you have no humanity at all, or you're just a pure evil or pure monster, and that's no such thing. You know, there's always a reason why someone does or says something, and I have to find a way to justify that. And in the script, there is this part where he says, this is how you make me feel when you leave, freezing and weak. So in that part, I have to say, okay, where is this guy coming from to say that line, to actually say that? And it could be whatever reason, you know, being abandoned as a child or whatever, or just finding a way to take it out on somebody else so that way he doesn't feel as weak as, you know, he's trying to make someone else feel. So it's always finding a way to approach it as a human being and find the humanity in whoever I'm playing. but still be truthful to like what I'm doing in that situation, if that makes sense.
Any other questions? Okay.
Hello, hi. I had a question regarding the transition between the different stories. What was your thinking behind the choreography between each stories?
So Professor Cassidy might be able to answer that question because I think that she is the person who put the plays together. She's back there. You could give her the mic. Yeah.
We try to find a relationship, like what maybe some underlying themes are. And so, there's one thing is that we kind of like to just segue into another piece and not have, we know they're difficult pieces, so to have maybe a lighter moment with some music or something like that. But then we're also thinking about broader themes of war and pain in the world. And I especially love the musical numbers with our musician who played so beautifully, and thinking about trying to express maybe some pain through the body while beautiful music is happening. So I don't know if that really answers it, but I guess we try to find connections between the pieces.
And to connect them, right? I mean, the bridges are connections between them. Any other questions? Okay. Natalia.
Remember me?
Of course I do.
This is more so for the special guests. You guys kind of touched upon this in your feedback and even in some of the questions, but how does it feel being in this line of work and then seeing a production like this, especially with the stories that have been told and the sort of nuances within these stories and how they play out in our criminal justice system?
That one seems like it's, well, Monica, you too.
Okay, so that's my call now.
But you hold the mic up closer to you so we can
Can you hear me?
Yeah, closer.
It's a reality because the show, the play, really brought the emotional and human part of the rape culture. It's not a statistics, it is reality. And such plays are done with passionate script, and the passionate actors blend in together to really make sense of this serious problem at large. And this is not reading an article or writing a paper or anything. This is visually seeing and hearing from the expressions, and it is showing the reality to the audience as a catalyst to transform our individualized problem to a structural issue. And this is where our criminal justice system has to play and hear, listen to, and take action. Then somebody comes and talks to them about this problem or reports. Don't ignore. It's not just the criminal justice system. Anybody who hears about any issues like this, hear that. It is important because unless they really want, if the survivor wants to really talk about it, the person is not going to talk to you. So when they talk to you, you must listen and help access to all the services, because the sexual drama is unimaginable. It is difficult to really see to ourselves because they have experienced, and you have to feel that experience by listening to them. And we have to be, and actually this play really opened up lots of agenda for me, how we can really express the problem to the entire world by talking and visually seeing to ourselves. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you. Do you want to answer that too, Sam?
I think you said it beautifully. I think this is showing how many different ways that it can come into society. It can, from all the different ways we've seen, and then some, right? And this is showing the individual, the survivor's story, no judgment, no questions asked. It is what it is. And from my line, it's not an indictment number, it's not a docket number, it's a person. And so how do we help that person? What hotlines can we give? What resources can we give in order for them to have a voice? So I think it's just giving an understanding of who it is, and it could be anyone and everybody.
That's good. So a lot of the work that I do, I am a poet, but a lot of the work that I do is with girls from around the world at the United Nations. Every year there's an event called the Girls Speak Out at the UN every October 11th. And we collect stories of girls from all over. They send in poems, monologues of their lived experience, like what is it like for them to be a girl where they live. And every single year there are heartbreaking stories that get sent in about sexual abuse, trauma, assault. And then we take that work here at the headquarters, and I work with local girls who use theater, poetry, song to translate those experiences to policymakers, because I think someone said it earlier that art has the ability to do the embodiment of the experience, and the humanity of it has the ability to crack us open. And to, I think, courage was used, the word was used earlier, to give the policymakers courage to make changes to legislation. So it's like all these myriad stories of the abuse that happens in all these different types of ways. There's a response for all of us in all of our different fields to address it, right? Justice looks different in different fields. And so whether you're in the DA's office, whether you're developing an app and technology with $1 million grant like you are, or whether you're on stage, like there's always something we can do. There's always a response to it. So I don't know if that answers your question. But,
Yep. Thank you so much. Any other questions before we break for the afternoon? Is there anyone else who wanted to? Yeah, go ahead.
We are John Jay College of Criminal Justice. Our students have done a wonderful, beautifully crafted script, and we are the ones who can take them for production. And we have to find some production to really showcase our students' ability and also the problem to the entire country or the entire world. So this is the beginning, and we are all here to give a seed to motivate you to really go further, and then the directors are there to really help you guys. Congratulations again, and from wonderful audience.
Thank you so much. Thank you. Let me tell everybody, the actors, the playwrights, and your special guests, and especially the audience, because you guys are the ones who are really here to witness this and to make a difference. We have some lunch or dessert in L61. Please come and join us for our debriefing over there now. Thank you so much.